Hey, today I'm doing a preliminary review of a shoe that I received 2 weeks ago. I will make a long-term review later on when I have tried out the shoes a little bit more. But since it's Christmas time and lots of people are buying new minimalist shoes for themselves or for somebody they love, I want to show you this shoe. So this is the Soul Runner Transition Vario 2. It's a new version of the Transition Vario with reinforced uppers and some other features. I think it's a really good shoe. That's what I want to start with. It's a good quality shoe, very comfortable, very easy to put on, to put off, easy to wear. You can use it for outdoor, for going to the woods, for training, for just winter time, colder time. So it's really cool. So what I want to say first is that this shoe comes in extra wide. So it's the widest. It has the widest width of all the possible widths. So in Germany, it's width K. So for me and for people that have really wide feet, this is a really good shoe. It's kind of a savior because, uh, for instance, I find it very hard to find shoes that are wide enough for my feet, especially winter shoes. And now I have a really nice shoe that I can wear all winter and not worry about those things. So usually the Soul Runner shoes have a 2 millimeter rubber sole, and at least for me they give the best barefoot feel of all the other minimalist shoes. So with the Soul Runner sole, I can feel the pavement, the ground best. These shoes, in contrast, actually they have the Soul Runner, the normal 2 millimeter rubber, and then they have also added, I'm not sure, I think it's a 5 millimeter rubber sole, which insulates your feet better. So the shoe is really flexible. Yeah, you can roll it up, but it's not as flexible as the some other Soul Runner models. I think in this case this is really good to have this 5 millimeter sole, out of two reasons. First, your feet won't get cold during winter. I mean, that's the purpose of the shoe, right? For nasty weather, for cold weather, it's a shoe which is a boot. So that's the first reason, and the second reason is that so the shoes are more expensive due to their construction, but since the sole is also thicker, it will wear it will withstand for a very long time. So maybe you can use it for multiple winters. Um, then after the sole, we have this rubber which continues from the sole and goes to the uppers. This rubber is pretty long, and this protects you from the water or mud or whatever you're walking through, snow. It's harder for the snow to reach the soft uppers. Um, the shoe is water resistant, and it has new uppers in this new model version. The new uppers, I can actually compare them to usually Soul Runner shoes have very similar uppers. So these are the old uppers on my FX trainer, and they are much more fragile. They're also good uppers, but these uppers give impression of a very strong material which can withstand scuffing and will not rip easily. But on the other side, it's really interesting. So first you have this strong material, and then inside you have another layer of material which is very soft and very kind to your feet. Um, so these are really nice shoes because from the outside they are strong, they are not easily ripped, and from the inside they are soft and nice, and that's cool. So I really like the uppers. I think it's also the whole construction of the upper part of the shoe is of a good quality, but also we'll find out more about that in the long-term review. Then we have the laces here. Uh, the laces and this whole part is positioned in I think on the Soul Runner website it says asymmetrically, so it fits your feet better. It does not scuff your feet. The laces are very simple. I like them a lot, and I like the way the shoe fits to your feet when you tie them. So the laces are simple. They're easily tied when your hands are really cold. I usually walk around without gloves. So if I want to take off the shoes or retie them or something, this is really easy to grab and to maneuver with. It's also nice and simple, so you pull them and you actually close the whole shoe. So everything's really simple, really easy. That's something I like. Another interesting thing is that here, so here you can open this part, and here there's another layer, which is a layer that thermally insulates your feet, so it keeps them warm. So you will never be cold around this part. This is nice. You can take this layer out, so when you're using the shoe, maybe for not so cold winter weather, then you can wear them without this. I want to take it out because I don't want to be putting it in later on. I need it now because it's winter. Yeah, so I think it's really nice because you can use this shoe in several different ways. Just the other day I was walking around in the shoes, and I decided to train for 15 minutes because I had extra time before meeting someone. And I also jumped and ran a little bit in the shoes, and they're also good for training. So, that's really good. I can use them for multiple purposes. I can actually have them on my feet all the time, not having to worry about bringing some other shoes with me if I want to do some training or something, because I can do it also in these shoes. But I don't want to. I want to be nice to them and not kill them immediately. Yeah, there's one more thing I want to mention, and that is when I compare the shoes to my 4 months old or 5 months old FX trainer. The FX trainer is actually 2-3 centimeters wider. So both shoes are the same in width and in length in the beginning. But what's interesting is that I have extra wide feet, and these shoes are extra wide. And my feet are really monster feet, and what's nice is that the shoe actually accommodates to your feet with time. So now I've been wearing the shoe for 2 weeks, and it has already spread more in width because my feet are pushing it on the sides. So the shoes accommodate to your feet, and no matter what kind of feet you have, in the end, the shoes will hug them correctly, and you won't have any problems with not having enough room. Why I wanted to say this is because I haven't actually seen any other shoes that adjust to your feet so nicely. So I think that's also one of the very important aspects of this shoe. Yeah, on the back, you also have a little bit more protection. This is also really nice. And yeah, and they also look pretty good on the feet. If you're interested in the shoes, check out the Soul Runner website. Also, their customer service is really nice. So if you have any questions, you can ask them. I'll be talking about the shoe more in the long-term review. So keep in touch.